Alright, let's give Saturday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Check This Out. It's white to move. Get the video pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright, I mean, definitely tempted to do this because it threatens checkmate and also attacks the queen. That seems way too easy for a Saturday puzzle. So there must be something that... Actually, this looks deadly too. I mean, everything looks deadly. This battery is filthy. So what is preventing... I guess if the queen takes the rook... Like, the bishop is pinned right now. The king has nowhere to move. What saves this game? Oh, okay, I'm being threatened as well, so I need to check. But this takes away the threat, doesn't it? Okay, but then there's... So this is a check as well. And I'm down in exchange right now. So, like, if I were to go here, black can take my rook. And I could take back, but then I get my bishop taken. So I lose my queen. So I lose a rook. I lose a rook and a bishop for my... And I win a queen. Which isn't winning. Okay, check this out is the name of the puzzle. So, I feel like I'm checking for the... I must be getting checks the whole time. Do I sacrifice the queen first? I bet that's the only thing I can think of. Alright, if I go here, if I sack, king here, bishop here is a double check. King would be forced onto this square. Bishop here forces the king to this square. Check. Yeah, and then this is mate. No, it's not, because I'm blocking my bishop. But that looks... Okay, this looks like it could work. Alright, sack the queen, king here. Bishop here is a double check. King's forced to here. And I have to keep in mind that the queen is always looking at this rook. But the double check works. So here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. And then the king has two moves, but... So if it goes here, then this is just mate, right? And if it goes back, then I have a discovered attack, but I need to take away this square. And I don't know how to do that. I gotta like reroute my knight. It's gotta be the queen sack. There's gotta be a mate here. Ah, man, that whole line, I just worked out that entire line. I need that last move. Here forces this. Here forces this. Oh, it doesn't even. No, it's a double check. It does. The king has to move. Okay, I was thinking maybe the pawn could block. Or the knight could block. Alright, here, 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 here. I feel like that all must be true. And then I think this is good too. And that forces this. These are all forcing moves. I think only moves for black. The king ends up here. I could... No, I don't think this bishop can do anything. Alright. Here, and then I think the knight check must be necessary. And I see a checkmate if it goes here. That's just mate in one. But I don't see the checkmate if it goes back. This has got to be the line. I'm going to go for it. Is it the queen sack? Okay, and then this... Let me just get one move out of the way. One move at a time. Here, 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 here. Then this is where I get confused. All of this is forcing. But then I can give a check with a knight, but my bishop gets blocked. So if the king goes back here, there's a discovered check, but I need to eventually take away this square, probably with my knight, I would think. This has to be the line, right? Check. And then I'm thinking check. Here. Check. Here. This is the move that I get confused on. Here, the king moves back. And then, oh, I can just slide my rook up. Right, yeah, I just slide the rook in. Okay, got it. Let me check this one more time. But bishop check, king here, check. If the king slides back to this square, it's just checkmate. And if the king goes here, then I just slide the bishop down and it's checkmate. Either way. All right, cool. Check. Right. This is what I was doing. Yes. Check. Okay, and this is the mate. We got there, dude. We got there. All right. That took a lot of analysis, but we did arrive at the correct answer, which we love to see. All right, let's run that back. All right, tough one on a Saturday, mostly because a lot of moves look really good. I thought pretty much anywhere I move this bishop, I'm threatening checkmate, and I didn't think there was a whole lot that black could do about it. If I go here, I'm attacking the bishop. If I go here, I'm attacking the queen. And thinking about that actually made me realize that black has a nasty threat here. Black has a mate threat of their own. So if I make a move that's not a check, I'm getting checkmated. So the name of the puzzle, Check This Out, means that we're checking out. We're checking for the rest of the game. And that made me think about sacrificing the queen, which is the move in the puzzle. And it's going to begin a sequence of a lot of forcing moves that eventually lead to checkmate. So I go here, king comes out. Here is a double check with my rook and my bishop. Let's just get there. So the king only has one move. It's going to be forced to there because I'm checking with two different pieces, so the king has to move. And then I can just swing my bishop in and force the king down the board, and then both of these pieces are going to be able to get involved. So it's here. King only has one move again. It's there. Check here. King only has one move again. It's down the board. Then I go here, and the king has two different options, and either way it's going to be checkmate. If I go here and the king goes up, rook here is checkmate. If the king moves down like it does in the puzzle, this is checkmate. It's just a really forcing line that eventually leads to a checkmate, dude. Very nice little one on a Saturday. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.